Bruce Chen, who's making his first start since August the 6th.
Bruce Chen, Ryan, is just trying to give the Royals something in that starting rotation.
Did he go? Yes. So 4 pitches, down goes Rayburn, and a good start for Bruce Chen. To the opposite field, as he does so often, and Alberto Callaspo throws him out. And that's hit hard to right and drops in front of Mitch Meyer. Fair ball. Ordonez to third. Cabrera's into second with a double.
You look at where Payton wanted the ball, and this pitch really is right down the middle of the plate. And Cabrera, when you look at his bat, Ryan, his bat stays in the hitting zone a long time. That allows him to be able to hit those off-speed pitches, especially with 2 strikes.
There is nobody on the right side, and Marcus Thames will reach and drive in a run.
Oh, yeah, he's facing lefty versus lefty up the middle. There's a place he hit a lot of balls, but he hit right to the defense this time.
So the inning is over, but with 2 outs, nobody on. Tigers get 3 hits and a run. This is a certain team's final visit, so you're making up doubleheaders. And that's hit hard to left field, and Thames runs it down, 1 away. Royals have beat him once. Porcello has beaten the Royals the other time. And when he's on, that's what he's doing. Sinking fastball, ground balls.
He ended up on top. So that's a sign of good maturity, too.
And a 9-pitch first inning. Monday in Tampa Bay, they swept a 3-game series. Drilled to center, but right at Josh Anderson. 1 away. That is a well-earned walk. To the right side. Out at second. Double play. Mike Jacobs into left center field. That's going to roll deep. So runner at second, nobody out. Well, it was 4 for 8 with a couple of RBIs. And a line drive into right field. So not only does Jacobs get to third, but Callaspo reaches.
And it'd be nice to see him get out there and for the remainder of this season to kind of see where he's at.
You know, Porcello picked a good time for his first, I think that second strikeout, the wild card entry. But once the postseason starts, you really only need 3 good starters. There's the Cuban Ichiro getting one past Inge at third and tying the game. Brian Pena driving in his 15th of the year.
He's a little long on this swing. That's a good changeup running away, but it stayed up, and Pena really stayed with it and hit it right down the third baseline. You can see his hands out front, changeup's up. He gets a good part of the bat on it, and just a nice swing right inside the bag.
That'll get a runner home. So the well-placed ground ball puts the Royals in front. Betancourt's 38th RBI of the year.
And that's really all you have to do there. You get those middle infielders back, and you get that ground ball. You got to go on now. And the play is at second base. You still have to make sure that ball is hit to the right side before you go over.
Anderson strikes out. The Royals strike for 2 and take the lead. Belted to deep left field. So Rayburn gets Chen back and ties the game. Home run number 11 for Rayburn on a 1-2 pitch.
I'm sure Bruce Chen wanted to make a better pitch on 1-2. He needed to get that ball inside. He left it right out over the plate, Ryan. It looks like that little cutter that just didn't do anything, but just stayed right there. And he really got the head out, stayed back on his backside, and that was a no-doubter when they left the bat. Man, you know, you come out and you go up by one run, and then you got to come back out and put a 0.
And that is pulled past Tien. De Jesus on it quickly. Polanco to second base. Didn't quite get him. And there it is to the right side. Callaspo took a look, but his play is to first. So first and third, one out. And off speed again is driven deep enough to right field to put Detroit in front. So they didn't stay with the fastball. Butler's got it on a big hop. Inning over. One more than Ricky Romero, the Blue Jays. De Jesus strikes out looking, and that's 4 strikeouts for Porcello.
They both get behind their fly balls when they have to make throws on tag plays. So fundamentally, both guys are in pretty good shape.
Billy goes the other way and drops it right inside the line. It's been a while since we've seen this. Billy is in with a double, as opposed to guys, for instance, like Mike Jacobs, who at times will go up there trying to pull the ball and will hit around the ball, and you'll get more of a hook than the ball staying straight.
Right, sometimes when we show the close-up of the slow-mo of the hands coming through the zones.
And he has 7 since. Hits that hard, but Rayburn was shallow, almost too shallow. Brandon Inge with 27 home runs just got underneath it. De Jesus with a 2-hand grab, as you should always catch it. Right to Yuniesky Betancourt. There at the time that blocked his path to the big leagues. Made it to the big leagues with the Astros after a trade. Chen retires his side in order for the first time tonight. That's actually the best defensive play we've seen tonight. Not really. Rick Porcello needs 1 pitch to get the first out. Laird throws out Brian Pena, who had back to Porcello, who almost got a little too cute.
I mean, we still get emails from all the guys all the time, so they always look forward to it, and it's just amazing how
they're your friends for life. And I think that's the one thing that is something so special. It's just the camaraderie you have with your team.
And this is when they get to actually pitch against us and get to catch the balls that we actually hit, and when we actually pitch against those guys throughout the week. So I really like it, and I like the fact that they see us having a good time too.
Message in 1980, but it's more about the camaraderie, and that's what the fantasy campers get to experience.
Did a talk today to the Mercury Club, a local club, and they've tried it the last 2 times. It hasn't worked. Who would have thought they'd run 3 times in a row?
3-2.
What does this game come to?
Why they ran right there.
It's a big pitch.
Right over Betancourt's glove. Well, the Royals were lined up perfectly with Betancourt behind the bag, but couldn't quite get up and make the play. So Cabrera.
You like to keep that to 9 outs, but they got quite a few outs to get tonight.
Huff is forced at second base to end the inning, but the Tigers now lead by 3. Josh Anderson struck out his first time up and lines it to Rayburn, who misplayed it. He almost misplayed a line drive to center in the 3rd inning. And Anderson is at second base with nobody out. Into right field. That ball's well hit. Ordonez gets turned around, looking up into the rain, and he makes the catch. So Anderson to 3rd, and De Jesus just missed a 2-run home run. And it's up the middle and under Polanco's glove. It's a 5-3 game. Meyer trying for second, and he's in with a hustling double. You don't expect a ball hit there, to turn into a double unless that's what the hitter's thinking. That gets away from Laird, and that moves Meyer up to third base. And Billy into right center field. Ordonez again on the run and makes another nice catch. To Polanco. So the Royals with a gift replace Bruce Chen with 2 outs in the 5th. Laird into center field, routine for Anderson. And laying down a bunt, we talked about that earlier. Yabuda off the mound quickly, and a nice throw to Billy Butler. Misplayed one, and that got the Royals started in the bottom of the 5th. And that's going to be his 3rd hit of the game, so he's 3 for 4. Their longest winning streak of the year is 7 games. Anderson in center field takes care of it. Yabuda pitches a scoreless 6. Very careful with him this year, and you can understand why. It's only his 2nd pro season. He's only 20 years old. Brandon Inge into foul ground to get Callaspo for the first out of the 6th inning. The bullpen. Mark Teahan got an off-speed pitch up. Didn't quite get all of it. And flies out to Ordonez.
Getting to the playoffs. Will they take that pitch limit off of him?
Line to center, handled by Curtis Granderson, and the Royals are down in order in the 6th. Look. Not Byron Geddes. Line to Meyer in right field. Granderson's first at bat, deep left field. DeJesus not able to run it down, and Granderson is into second base with a 2-out double. Granderson came on as a pinch runner for Marcus Thames in the 5th.
You can't make noise because you really give it away that way also.
Long run for Anderson and Meyer, and Josh Anderson there to make the catch. That's 2 1/3 scoreless for Yasuhiko Yabuda. Betancourt into left field. He is 1 for 3. Back to the mound, to first, where Polanco steps on the bag, so the sacrifice works. Line to left field. Betancourt going to be waved home. Rayburn with a tough time getting the ball out of his glove, and still gets Betancourt. So that ball was hit hard to left, and even with the bobble, Betancourt was out by a wide margin. So instead of runners, and Meyer nicked by that pitch. Slider is grounded through the right side. Well, Thomas doesn't make the play, and the Royals make the Tigers pay. Into left field, the Royals have taken the lead, and Mike Jacobs continues his adjustment up the middle into the opposite field.
You know, doesn't it look good when he makes that swing? I mean, he just like he's in control. He's out over the plate. He doesn't try to pull the ball.
The lefty's been warming up for a while. 4-pitch walk, loaded up for Teahan, and he's going to see the lefty driven into left center, slicing. Rayburn runs it down. Made a nice play. Shallow right center. Bloomquist looking at Meyer. Meyer looking at Bloomquist, and Willie takes charge and pitches it back to the infield. It was 0 for 2 tonight, and now 0 for his last 14. And into left field, David DeJesus. 2 outs for Colon in the 8th. Left field and slicing to the corner, and DeJesus makes the play on the line. Scoreless 8th for Roman Colon. Shoulder surgery. Ryan Pena, right center field, and Cleet Thomas making the play for out number 1. A 1-out walk, and picked up at the deadline, and he has an ERA of about 3.5. Betancourt running, and bloop to shallow left. Betancourt keeps running, and the Royals have runners at first and third with 1 out. Bloomquist got a very good jump, and Avila, knowing that he had no chance at second, bluffs a throw towards third, so that eliminates the possibility of a ground ball double play. David pokes it out into shallow left. Rayburn coming up, makes the play. Here comes Betancourt, and the throw was there, but Avila missed the tag.
Hey, Rayburn's made 2 really outstanding throws to the plate here, and this is strictly Betancourt making a great slide. He had the foot in the right spot. He was able to get over that front foot, and I think that's what made him safe. Normally that lead foot hooks inside the catcher's foot, and then it just spins you right out. But see how he goes around that foot. It gave him just a little bit too much plate. And that's when you reach out to get that ball like that and pull this foot up just up enough where Betancourt can slide to the outside.
Caught by Polanco. So tough hitting luck for Meyer. Royals at a run. Got him with a breaking ball. 3 pitches, and down goes Guillen. Polanco through the right side. If Soria can get a double play. It's a strikeout. So 2 down. And past Soria, behind the bag, and that ball got into center field. It looked like Callaspo was expecting Betancourt to get to it, and Betancourt was expecting Callaspo to get to it.
Well, that's 2 infielders on the same line. One's got to go first, and normally you let your shortstop go first, and you go deeper for the backup position. Betancourt's playing a little bit more over the pull. Callaspo more up the middle, but when you go for that ball there, one guy's got to go deeper, and one guy's got to go across, and you kind of like to have your shortstop come across if possible. The left-hander hit his batter's box, and he did a good job.
Struck him out looking. Anderson thought it was low. So Soria has saves in back-to-back days, both times striking out the side. So the Royals take game 1 against the Tigers 7-5.